All right, you know, I'm glad you have that in your hands, because my first question is, what the hell gets into you with the Ryder Cup? You turn into a crazy world beater. Match play, Ryder Cup. You sleep with that, you should.
Well, I don't know what it is. You know what? It takes me back to pro shop days, I think, '93, when I stayed in a tent and kind of walked down to the course every day to watch the guys play and watch Davis's debut there, his rookie Ryder Cup, and watched everybody on the US side, European side, go at it pretty hard and pretty much show every kind of passion you can imagine on the golf course. And I wanted to be a part of that and have a piece of that. And
what do you mean you were in a tent in '93 at the Golfweek?
I slept in a tent.
You slept in a tent?
I slept in a tent. Yeah, it cost me £3, $5 a night to stay in.
Near the golf course?
Yeah, a couple of miles. So stayed in a tent and then got to the course each day and went back to the tent and eat tin
You were
food.
an assistant pro?
I was 17, so I wasn't assistant, but I was trying to be an assistant. I'd been working in a shop full time for 2 years at that time, and there was another guy in the shop, two guys that I shared that tent with. So it was good fun times.
All right, so that got in your blood then?
It was in my blood, and it's still there now.
Yeah. Why is your focus, and you've talked before since the Ryder Cup, about the crazy streak you had at the end of Saturday, the run you had on Sunday? You get into some sort of zone. Explain how you get there and why.
It's a want to win. I mean, it's a passion that burns inside me, and I feel very much at home in part of a team. And when I look at the guys that inspire me to play golf, and when I have great people around me, captains and vice captains, Jose Maria Ladabal, having Seve on the arm, Seve on the bag. I mean, it's not difficult to get inspired to go out there and play golf. And when you've got a set of fans, albeit even American fans, European fans out there creating that electricity and that buzz, it's easy to go out there.
Focus gets sharper.
I mean, it's tunnel vision, and it becomes easier to play in that.
We've seen a lot of shots hold it around. It's because probably that.
You see more. You see some of the most unbelievable golf in 2 years played at a Ryder Cup. You look at the scores, the putts, the chips, the shots. I mean, it's insane. And that's
it really is.
Everybody's focus level goes up a couple of notches.
The Rose putt at 17 on Sunday.
Exactly. Justin's putt at 16, the putt at 17. The shot he hits into the last to 10 feet and then rolls the putt.
Okay, speaking of putting, you putted like a madman at this past Ryder Cup. Somebody told me today you don't practice your putting. Is that true?
I would practice less than what people would probably assume.
Yeah.
I feel very comfortable with a putter, and I go through very simple checkpoints. I have tiny little practice routines, and if I'm comfortable when I walk on the putting green and I hole a few putts from 10 feet, 20 feet, 25 feet and 5 feet, then I don't need to spend the entire day there working on my putting, because I feel comfortable, I know the speed of the greens, and if I start to roll putts in them, then I'm very, very happy.
Okay. And you don't play a lot of golf, I understand. You practice?
I don't play, I practice.
Yeah?
I mean,
and there's people that play and don't practice.
Yeah, everybody's different. I think that goes back to my pro shop days where I didn't have a lot of time to practice, so I had to go and hit balls on the range, and I've kind of kept that with me all through my career.
Hey, how come America can't win a Ryder Cup? Be honest with me. You and I have known each other a long time. They can't. How can the United States not win a Ryder Cup?
You know what? It's a fine line. It's a very fine line. Between winning and losing. And if you look at the last few Ryder Cups, they've been really, really close.
Yeah.
And
since the FedEx Cup, where these guys didn't get rusty, it's been closer.
It's been close. It's the odd putt here and there.
Yeah.
That's how close it is.
Yeah.